Hey guys, I thought I would finally show you my workshop. I guess I will start with the toaster oven. This is what I use to heat up the Kydex to get it to a moldable state. It makes funny smells, basically kind of skunk-like when you heat it up. So using the kitchen oven was not a good idea. My mom was not thrilled. Moving on, bench grinder. I like to use this wire brush to basically remove burrs, clean it up. Polishing wheel, self-explanatory. Gets it all nice and shiny. This is my standard getup, basically, when I'm working with stuff. Goggles, obviously, very important. Protect your eyes always. Basically, as a rule of thumb, anything spinning at more than 10 rotations per minute, such as anything with a bench grinder, belt sander, angle grinder, I wear those because I've gotten things in my eyes before and they're not fun. Gloves, these are made by Mechanics Wear, extra large, fantastic. They're very good. Basically, knives can get very hot when working with stuff. Basically, the polishing wheel can get very hot. Anything, basically, friction. So these help with that. They help with protecting your hands very well, except obviously they can get a little, gets a hole in it. Ear protection. Angle grinder can get pretty loud. This can get pretty loud to a degree. Just in general, when I'm working with things, I like to have hearing protection. So yeah, angle grinder, very useful. This is what I use. This one's by Porter Cable. Works really well. I have found that flap discs are fantastically useful. This is a 120 grit flap disc. It can get it, basically everything smoothed out, takes off quite a bit of stock. Yeah, but there are several attachments that I use for the angle grinder, one of which, the flap disc, obviously, but some of the more primary ones, if I can find it. First of all, grinding disc. This is good for taking off stock pretty well. Cutting it down to size, if I can find them. Metal cutoff discs. They're around here somewhere. I'm not obscenely organized, but it's around here somewhere. Anyway, cutoff discs will slice right through it. This is what I use to make my knives. This steel I buy from New Jersey Steel Baron. I'll put a link in the description. Basically, this is 1095 high carbon steel. It's what I work with. This one's a 1/4 inch thick. That's what well, let's see here. I recently, today actually, organized a little bit. I've got different containers for different things, different stages for knives. These are mostly done knives that I want out of the elements. This is a 1/4 inch thick. It's a beast. It's quite significant, a little bit sharp, and I got it mostly shined up. So that's what I make. That's a 1/4 inch knife. So yeah, this comes from that. Ta-da! A lot of work in between that point, though. A lot of effort, especially with a 1/4 inch, because it's a lot more metal to work with, a lot more grind down, but a lot more room for error. And then we've got 1/8 inch thick for other thinner knives, obviously normal ones. Let's see here, vise, self-explanatory. Grips on to, I don't use it as much as this get up here. This is what I basically make the knives on. I've got the Irwin Quick Grip that works fantastically. Just clip it on, squeeze it, and it, for the most part, won't go anywhere. So, and then I basically just use the angle grinder and work with it from here. Quick release, swap, turn it over, and it's all set from there. It works really well. I just got this 2x4 C-clamped onto the table, and it gives it a little bit of extra range out here where I can work with, move it around, do things. This is a Batman knife that I think I might, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with it quite yet, but I think it's pretty cool. I like the angles, or the lack of angle, frankly, the just the smoothness of the blade, that curve. Let's see here, what else? There's not a whole lot left. The belt grinder, or the belt sander, is just used for stock removal, basically. I'll get into that when I make an instructional, hopefully soon, maybe, if I ever do it. Hell, it's taken me 10 months, you know, or more for me to show you my workshop, so maybe another 10 months. Probably not, though. Yeah, so that container's for mostly done knives. A lot of them just need handles. This one is for stuff that I really haven't started on, which is this one that, basically just this one that I haven't really touched yet, that I've gotten back from heat treat. This one is for Kydex working stuff. I just bought some new rivets. Yeah, bunch of stuff. Yeah, my workshop.